I am very, very proud of you. Yesterday, I sat down and had a real talk with you, Ben, and you woke up. No issues with procrastination whatsoever. You attended to your responsibilities and obligations. You printed out your life planner. You organized it. You completed so much. You got so much done. And this morning, you woke up ready to get at it again. Your passion is starting to come back. And you're starting to figure out how to cure procrastination in the same way that you cured your depression and anxiety. In the future, if you continue to find ways to cure the underlying causes of procrastination and become an expert on it like you were with depression and anxiety, then you can eventually help others by creating high quality content, videos, both video essays and some comedy bits where you address these issues and share with others what it takes to go from zero, from having nothing, to actually having a real life. Very few people go from being a useless piece of shit, living in their parents' house, being a complete leech and a parasite and a loser who just binge watches Netflix and binge eats junk food all day, to turning their life around and improving every area of their life. You're able to do that. You have the mind necessary to come up with new ideas, and ideas that actually work. And you continue to research things until you find what works and use several different approaches to completely cure an issue. This could help so many people. It's a blessing that you've suffered from depression, anxiety, and procrastination because you are able to address them and actually cure them permanently. And if you can share that knowledge and wisdom with others, that hard earned wisdom through years of suffering, then you will provide insights like no one else. Because, Jordan Peterson always had people in his life that loved and cared about him. He, you know, never was down and out the way a lot of people are. He doesn't know how to go from zero to having something. He knows how to go from having something and having some flaws to being excellent, but not to how to go from zero to having something, because that is a huge transition and most people cannot do it, no matter how much they want to change. But you are able to do that. So just continue this work, man. I want to continue to be proud of myself every single night when I go to bed, and take time each day to write down what you're proud of. Like, I'm proud that I did this. I'm proud I cleaned my room because of X, Y, and Z. I'm proud that I completed this project. I'm proud I did this. I'm proud I did that. And just continue to strengthen your pride in yourself. You want other people to say they're proud of you when you do things. You don't have like a father figure to tell you that they're proud of you when you don't have anyone right now to share good news with that will tell you that they're proud of you. So you have to tell yourself that you're proud of you. You have to provide that positive feedback when you start turning things around, and you have to provide that negative feedback when things go bad. And things are rough right now. You have a ton of problems that are fucked up, caused by your years of laziness and stupidity and just being a piece of shit. You have so many fucking problems right now, so much shit that could destroy a person. But all that matters is the results every day. What matters is your work performance. Yesterday you had a 10 out of 10 day. If each and every day you have a 10 out of 10 day, it doesn't matter what the results are. As long as you're continuing to build up that savings account of good actions, eventually you start earning interest. Things will turn around. Right now you're in debt with your life. Like, you were in a downward spiral for a long time, and there are a lot of problems backed up from a while ago. You have things that you should have done years ago, months ago, weeks ago, that you should have done, hundreds of them, and you have to deal with all that crap, and it's a lot. It fucking sucks in the beginning, getting your life together. It fucking sucks. It's such bullshit. You have to deal with so much crap in the beginning because you're dealing with so much shit you should have done years ago, months ago, but you just neglected to do. And because you ignored them for so long, the problems became so much fucking worse. Just like Jordan Peterson's video where he talks about the dragon. And I'll link to that below in the description. The story of the dragon that is ignored and then grows bigger and bigger and bigger until it's finally acknowledged and then it gets small again. A problem ignored just becomes worse. If you have a bill and you just ignore your bills, then they start getting late fees, and then they're sent to collections, and then your credit score gets destroyed. You know, like with so many things in life, problems when ignored, like health problems. If you ignore a health problem for a while and you just ignore it, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. The sooner you deal with a problem, the better. And eventually, you can get to a place. You can get into a place where you're proactive, where you see problems that could potentially occur in the future, and you do things in the present to prevent them from becoming problems. That's where you want to get to, and where you can be in a few weeks if you continue doing what you did yesterday. And I think I've really figured it out with this self-dialogue thing, with the real talk with myself, these conversations with myself. I think I finally know how to cure my procrastination, how to have motivation, how to figure out any problems I have and discover the best path forward. And I have a lot of things to share with people, like Q&A journals, where you ask yourself questions and then provide potential answers and keep brainstorming answers until you find a solution that works, or multiple solutions that you can enact. Pride journals, gratitude journals where you write down things you're grateful for every day and why you're grateful for them. Pride journals where you write down things you're proud of, things that you did that you're proud of doing, accomplishments that you're proud of, things about yourself that you're proud of, and build that self-esteem, build that sense of self-love, and also self-compassion. You know, I'm hard on me. I'm hard on you, Ben, because I love you. But there's also self-compassion that goes along with that. I have plenty of compassion for myself that I need to express as well. And I'll do that in my past authoring. When I do the past authoring, where I go back in my life and write about my past, about the 7 different epochs of my life, the periods of my life and the events of my life that most profoundly impacted me as a human being, and why they changed who I am as a person, either for the better or for the worse. When I go through that, I will have compassion for myself and see what caused me to become such a piece of shit, and forgive others who may have contributed to my former issues with anxiety and depression, my current issues with procrastination, and my issues with my career, my issues with just life, you know. But at the end of the day, this is the beginning of a beautiful journey. And a year from now, you could be making $100,000 a year. You really could. If you do the right things, you work on the right ideas, take the right path, you could be doing anything. You could be in law school at the top of your class. You could be, you could be teaching as a substitute teacher. You could be doing anything. And you could be on your way to getting a full, teaching position. You could be on your way to becoming a professor. You could be going towards a PhD. The world is your oyster. You have so much fucking potential. And I'm just happy that I finally found something that works. I really am.